Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do a quick um, video. I have this week started doing a blog. I have done a blog in the past, but I never kept it up. I felt as if I was not in the right space to give it my full attention. So I decided that I would stop. But over the last few weeks, a few of my crafty friends have started a blog and they inspired me to kickstart mine again. So rather than open up the blog that was redundant, I opened a new one and it's Cairns Craft Haven.blogspot.co.uk. I will put the link in the description bar. It is going to have aspects of all my life, not just my crafting. It will have health matters, mental and physical. It will have my family. This week, my niece started primary one. My nephew went back to school. My great niece started primary one. My son started back school. So things like that I will be adding. It was also my mum and dad's wedding anniversary this week. It was on Monday. That's terrible, but no, I'm a liar. It was on Sunday. But I wasn't well enough to go over. Um, Without going into huge detail, my dad is going in for an operation really soon. In the next, they've said within 12 weeks, but it could be next week if a cancellation comes up. So, with that in mind, I didn't want to be going over there and giving him this infection or bug that I had and preventing this operation from happening when it should be happening. So I have avoided them. But I'm feeling a bit better now. I'm just a bit nasally and blocked round about my sinuses. But that's just part of the course, really. There's nothing that anyone can do about that. But you see over my shoulder here, that is a project I made for them. It's a 16 by 12 canvas um, that I have decorated using their wedding photo, some wording that was bought from the crafting insomniac, floral arrangement. Flowers came from various different places. Scrimpy's lace closet. Um, what do you call it? Sweet lilac. Sweet lilac. I think. Um, Also from Wild Orchid. So there's a few different places, and I've also got someone there actually from the Crafting Insomniac as well. The cheesecloth that's on it was from Scrimpy's. The wooden heart, I believe, were from Fernley, but I could be wrong. Um, so there's bits and pieces from different places. The paper line in the background there is from first edition Giador, and I really love that paper line. Let's see. Trying to see, I did have the paper line out somewhere. Oh, it's up there. It's retired now, and I had to actually search online because the cover of it's off. But where is it? That was the paper I used, and it's stunning. It's actually embossed. You can see it. And my parents' living room is that kind of colour and a deep mulberry colour. So it was perfect. So I kind of stuck to that palette. Um, I used the cream flowers, white flowers, the red mulberry. But look, I mean, some of these papers are just gorgeous. There's I've hoarded this for ages, honestly. It's that one there as well, I really like. And their double-sided papers are just as pretty. That's an embossed, properly embossed one, not just a gloss embossing. That's another embossed one. And then that's your double-sided, is it? No, that's an emboss. That's your double-sided. So you've got like the green and white rose, and then you've got the opposite, the white with the green roses on that side. You've got the brocade pattern, then you've got a white and brocade, so it is really pretty. That's just like a canvas effect. Then you've got the black and white, which is so pretty. Oops. Then you've got this pattern, and on the other side it's just like a light green canvas colour. Then you've got the I love you script, the love hearts. And I think because it's not a typical love, 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 I think that's probably why I like it so much. So that was why I chose that paper line. So I'm going to have some craft and stuff on it. I gave close-up pics of the project that I've done there. I've also done a few cards this week. Where did I put these? Oh, there. These will be down for Make a Card Mondays. Not all of them. This is one that was just quite simplistic. Stamp background. The word snow was a woodware stamp. Used some pro markers to colour it, and then the snow I have actually done a little glare. You can see it there when I turn it slightly. It's got stickles on it. So that's quite basic. This one is a Make a Card Monday, and it's Stampin' Up butterfly basics. And I know there's no butterflies there, but it's so pretty. Love it. The only thing I don't like about it is if you look closely, the colouring looks a bit shoddy. But since I have done these videos, I have done masks for the flowers. So the next time I make it, I can mask off areas. This one is just really simplistic, and up here I will die cut a personalised message to whoever it's from or to whoever it is to, and use the same glitter, so it'll be really, really pretty. This is one that I made for a Make a Card Monday, and it's using the Tim Holtz Script Holiday Thinlit dies, Poppy Stamp, Holly and Berries die, and the paper is from Glad Tidings, which is a Dovecraft paper line. So I've been doing them, and this is the other one from the Butterfly Basics. I prefer this one because the colouring isn't as bad, but I would still like to perfect it a little bit better. So as I said, I have done the masks since I have uploaded the videos. They're all scheduled, and I'm up to the 5th of September, I think. Yeah. So all my videos till the 5th of September for my Monday card making series are up. I like to be a few weeks in advance so that, for instance, when I was poorly there, I was literally going up to where I needed another video made. So this just gives me a wee bit of playtime. If I can keep my videos up now once a week, I'm going to be 2 or 3 weeks ahead, which is perfect. Especially at Christmas time, I want to still have a few videos coming up. Um, I'm really loving my card making just now, and I know a lot of my subscribers like mixed media. They like the altered art, jewellery making, because I do a variety of things. But right now, honestly, paper crafting is just that's where I'm at just now. Um, I'm really loving watercolours as well just now. Not confident enough to do it on camera. Um, I have had a look online. I've been watching a few videos, and that's another thing on my blog is I'm doing shout outs for videos that I'm watching and are inspiring me and that I think will interest others. So I'm going to be doing that daily. If there's anything that I've watched that I really enjoyed, I will leave a link to it on my blog so you can go directly to their channel. Um, but anyway, I've been watching Lindsay the Frugal Crafter. Obviously, she's the watercolour expert, and the way I like her is she has the love of painting, not the love of materials for painting. There's too many out there who say you need perfect materials. Lindsay is all about getting colour onto your paper and enjoying it, which I do. I really enjoy doing it. I'm just not confident enough to move forward with it. One of the reasons being is my paints are budget to an extreme, but I am hoping in the next few weeks, hopefully before Ian finishes for his season, um, which will be 2 months' time. I'm hoping to have a bit of money to buy a watercolour palette. I've seen a Cotman's 45 half pans. There's a few duplicates, but that's fine. Um, it's a 45 half pans set, and I know Lindsay had shown it on her video, the one that she was coming back for her vacation. And she had done quite a few paintings using Cotmans, and they were really good. There is a few that she mentioned that you that aren't pure pigments. I think it was alizarin crimson she mentioned, but there is a few I have seen other people mention that there's a few that you really need the professional grade to get the proper colour out of it. But what I'm hoping to do is get my set and replace the pans as I go along by half pans of professional grade so that I do slowly do it rather than having to buy a professional because they are extortionate. I have had a look. I've ordered some watercolour paper today. I ordered 20 sheets off of eBay. Wasn't expensive. Um, and it's A4, but what I'm going to do is cut it down to A5 and A6 so that I get 10 A5s and 20 A4s, A6s, and it will just give me something to experiment on without me feeling as if I'm making a pure muck of it. So I'm going to do that. What else? Oh, Spin Doctor was another one I've been watching, but he's more into the science behind paint. I'm sure I remember thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm sure he mentioned about being a scientist. I'm probably wrong, but I'm sure he did mention that. And he's mentioned a few times about how the paint actually works with another. So I really enjoy that. I did do art at school, but I was rubbish at it. Absolutely pants. But I was bored. They were, I'm trying to think, paint that. I don't want to paint that. They wanted you to paint still life. Now, for me personally, an apple, an orange, and a bowl doesn't excite me, doesn't interest me. So I'm not going to want to enjoy painting that. And the other thing was we were using acrylic paints. Now, high school, they're not giving you the best quality of paint. So you're not going to enjoy using that paint. So I'm hoping that getting the Cotmans will give me a wee bit more um, true feeling of watercolouring, because just now I love it. I love the process of it, but I think we're having the cheaper paint, and I mean it's cheap paint. Um, there's a lot of filler in it. You can feel it when you're using it. It's just not there, but it works fine. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. So that's kind of where I'm heading, and I can use that in my card making as well. Which, I mean, I do the watercolouring with my distress inks just now, which is nice, but I would like to be able to do it with real watercolour. Um, but yeah, so all of that's going on my blog, and it just saves you 106 different places for what I'm saying. It's also got all my social media links on it. It's got friends links on it. Trying to think what else is there. Basically, anything that I'm doing will be there. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you pop over. If you have a blog, leave me a wee message. Sorry, my camera's here, which is why I'm looking down. I'm looking up to see where my camera is, but um, if you have a blog, let me know and I will follow you. I have got a few friends' blogs linked on the left hand side. Left, no, right hand side of my blog. I've got Jackie Douglas, K Mod, Scrimpy, Mel Hatton, Joe Price, Janet Stokes, and Sandra Riley. So I've got those listed on my blog so it will take you straight to them, which I think is a good thing. We can pop over and visit without having to keep jumping back. Anyway, I've rabbled on long enough, so I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.